Hello and welcome to All About Alamo, your go-to source for staying connected and involved in our great city of Alamo. I'm Savannah Lerma, your Executive Director at the Alamo Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Heriberto Perez Zuniga, the Public Information Director for the City of Alamo. September is here and is filled with lots of great opportunities to explore, connect, and celebrate our community. We're here at the City of Alamo Museum, where a brand new exhibit on the history of the Alamo Fire Department is on display this month.
The new exhibit chronicles the remarkable journey of our city's fire department and takes a look at key moments in the department's past. And speaking of the past, let's relive some great events that happened last month in Alamo. The City of Alamo, DHR Health Clinics, and the Landmark on Tower presented Back to School Student Bash. Attendees enjoyed lots of fun featuring free school supplies, free haircuts, prizes, and many more fun activities. We want to give a big thank you to all the organizations who joined us to make sure we had a great event for our Alamo community.
The City of Alamo celebrated a new school year with our annual National Night Out Back to School Supplies Bash. City departments and community organizations came together to hand out free school supplies to Alamo residents. Residents also enjoyed live music from Cheyenne and got to meet our Alamo Police Department.
We gathered together to celebrate not one, but two remarkable additions to our vibrant community. Sabre One Express Loop and Global Land joined together for a dual ribbon-cutting ceremony that symbolized a new chapter of growth, collaboration, and opportunity. We are thrilled to have these businesses as part of our Alamo community.
Whether you're looking to immerse yourself in the city's history or just looking for a fun family event in our community, there's plenty of great events coming up in September in the City of Alamo.
Join us for a vibrant celebration of culture and community at the Alamo Chamber of Commerce Loteria and Market Day. Support our talented local vendors as they showcase their mouth-watering snacks and delightful crafts. Don't miss out on thrilling rounds of Loteria while supporting local entrepreneurs and experience the vibrant spirit of Alamo.
The City of Alamo Museum is hosting a special exhibit on the history of the Alamo Fire Department. From vintage firefighting equipment that tells stories of challenges overcome, to captivating photos and artifacts that capture the spirit of bravery, this exhibit is a tribute to those who have selflessly protected our community. Entry is free to the public.
The Alamo Parks and Recreation Department has open registration for several different sports programs, including tackle football. Join now to learn new skills, make friends, and have fun. Registration is available online at alamoparks.recdesk.com. And for more information, contact the Alamo Parks and Recreation Department at 956-787-6699. For more information on great events coming to the City of Alamo, visit our website at alamotexas.org/events.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. The Alamo Fire Department donated used fire equipment to the Reynosa, Tamaulipas Fire Department. Reynosa Fire and Civil Protection Coordinator Ernesto Gomez de la Peña was on hand to receive the equipment. The surplus equipment will be used to boost the fire protection of the Reynosa Fire Department. Construction has begun on the Tower Road Rehabilitation Project. The project will see needed improvements to Tower Road from Business 83 to Hackberry Avenue. Improvements to the road include overlaying 2 inches of new asphalt, restriping the road, as well as adding a concrete intersection at Duranta. In partnership with Food Bank RGV, the City of Alamo hosted a food distribution event for residents. City employees distributed fresh produce and vegetables to residents at no cost to them. Thank you so much for joining us on this edition of Alamo City Update. Stay tuned for more from the City of Alamo.
Welcome to Alamo Business Spotlight. I'm your host, Savannah Ledma, and on this episode, we're excited to showcase the delectable delights of Manjar Bakery. Get ready to discover the art of baking, the history behind the business, and of course, the mouth-watering treats that have captured the hearts of many in our community.
This journey or this dream started for us, oh goodness, I guess since I was a kid, right? Because I used to make tamales when I was probably 10 years old, and I used to make my mom, well, I didn't used to make my mom would, but I would sell them. And so she would make this piña pineapple empanadas, and I would go out and sell them. So since I was a kid, I guess the dream started, right? My mom managed the bakery for a very long time. And I think in 2008, early 2009, we started talking to Mom about, maybe setting up a bakery for her. And so we started exploring areas, and looked at Mission and looked at West Laco, Elsa, and then we lived in Alamo for probably 6 years already. And my wife said, "Why not Alamo?" And so that's when we started in 2009. So it's 14 years in business, and we thank God for having us and the community that has been supportive to us. We pride ourselves in community, right? And so we treat our employees like family. We treat our customers like family. We call them by name. A lot of them already know their orders, like what they're going to order on a Sunday morning. So I think that's how we differentiate ourselves, not only when we're talking to employees and when they're producing that product, whether it's an empanada or it's a breakfast taco, it's like you do it with love. And I think that comes out, right? When somebody does it with that love, then it comes out. And even when you get the full delivery of the wow service, like when you get treated like family and then you get a good product, people want to come back. So I think what sets us also apart is that we have a great variety of sweets, like no other bakery probably. So that's why a lot of people come, from Lower Valley, Upper Valley, from Houston, Dallas. Everybody comes in here, and when they come and visit family and take a big box, take sweets, because they don't experience that elsewhere. We open at 6 a.m. every morning, so we have some customers that are here before 6, already knocking, ready to come in, and that's when you smell that bread already being fresh out of the oven. And so we open at 6 and then we close at 8 p.m.
Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for the next Alamo Business Spotlight.
What we have now is the history of the fire department. The fire department was established in November 1926. Fire department in 1957, there was an article that came out in a firefighters magazine. And to quote them, it says that the City of Alamo Fire Department had the most accurate detail of its history and its creation. And so we need to render justice to that. The whole museum started with the donation from the fire department as their history. They inherited to us, or they donated it to us, to the city, for the purpose of creating a museum. So they have been collecting their own history since 1926. And now it was time for them to say, you know what, now is your turn. So that's what we have here, that's what we're trying to show.